This video is important. I ask humbly that you listen to the end and share freely with anyone who likes me. But don't be a door-to-door salesman, that shit's annoying. I have created a Patreon. I didn't want to for a long time because I don't want to feel like I'm some sort of internet bum trying to soak up everyone else's money. I have a hard time asking for money even when I need it. I've liked being self-sufficient as much as possible my entire life. My content I do for my own enjoyment. It will never stop coming until the quest is complete some 8 years from now, and it will always be free. But I've got an idea in my head that will not go away, and as things are now, it just won't ever happen. But if enough people share interest in it, maybe it could someday. I've come to call this idea the Great Let's Play Expedition. I've had the idea for a couple years now, to boldly go where no Let's Player has gone before, as in everywhere. I want to go on an adventure, a road trip across the entire country with one purpose in mind. To journey to the people I've come to know online but will likely never meet otherwise. Hang out for a little while, whether it be at their house or some local place if they prefer, and then ultimately play their favorite multiplayer game with them for an hour or two, record it, and then bring this entire adventure, the trip, the games played, everything, back to the internet. It would be doubly cool if I somehow got some of my favorite internet peeps on board to meet with them too, but I'm keeping my expectations realistic at the moment. Now, I've already got a car of some description, a laptop, a Blue Yeti, an Elgato, and people worth meeting that would no doubt be on board. There's just one pesky little problem standing in the way of me in this trip. I don't have the time. I work at Walmart full-time and it destroys me. The few bits of time I get off are reserved well in advance for keeping my sanity. I cannot possibly undertake such an adventure when I'm constrained by a shitty job. But mark my words, if I ever were to lose this job, this idea would be the first thing on my mind, before even looking for another job. I will absolutely want to do this someday if I ever get the chance. But while I'm relying on my job, I'm not exactly looking to lose it. That's where Patreon comes in, because I can't simply quit my job unless I have found a source of income equivalent to it. I don't exactly make a shitload, it's Walmart after all. I literally just make over 20k before taxes, maybe around 18k after. That's it. It's the equivalent of around $1,800 a month. It sounds like a lot, but if everyone subscribed to me gave a quarter a month, I'd be getting more than that. Or, 1,800 people giving $1. That would work too. And on top of this crazy idea of mine, having more free time would mean my creative output would rekindle. Those of you who have been around a long time know that about 4 years ago, creation of mascots pretty much grinded to a halt. That's because that's when I started working full-time instead of part-time, and I'm simply too busy and too exhausted to exert myself beyond what I already do with video editing. Imagine a world with more mascots, more chiptunes, more predictable and frequent streams, Zeta actually playing games online with people again because he has the time to do so. All this is possible for the low cost of a lot of money. All that said, I don't actually expect to get that much. That would be a miracle. That doesn't mean that anyone who wants to contribute anyway wouldn't be making a huge difference. Like I said, if I ever manage to lose my job anyway, the Great Let's Play Expedition is the first thing I'm going to do, and any money I get from this, leading up to and managing to get the miracle amount to become the internet bum I never wanted to be, will be saved up with this specific purpose in mind, so that I can afford hotels and gas and a new car if mine blows up. I'm not really going to offer any special rewards for being a patron. You're all already getting the most I can hope to accomplish in my current situation. But maybe if enough people want to see this become a reality, you'll all see a lot more of me in the future. And an adventure like no other Let's Player has ever embarked on. Hell, we could make it a yearly thing. Support me on Patreon. It's like an endless monthly Kickstarter. Pay $1, pay $100, pay nothing if that's all you can afford or don't agree with this. Nothing will change on my channel, except for the better, if dreams ever do come true.